My dear listeners to YouTube, this morning I want to discuss the matter of Afghanistan with you. I want a favor to ask you. Please send letters to President Obama thanking him for not being too quick to send 40,000 Americans to Afghanistan in harm's way. President Obama is under a lot of pressure from his generals, his advisors, the people that voted for John McCain. John McCain is in a hurry to send troops to Afghanistan, and I voted for the wrong man because President Obama has proven to me that he cares about your sons being put in harm's way. Several months ago, I wrote a book called Obama, Are You Listening? In that book, I described strategy I learned from captured German generals during World War II. In that strategy, I learned that the situation in Afghanistan presents itself just like Vietnam. Because of that, I wrote President Obama a letter, and I also had this letter put in the Tampa Tribune newspaper, an open letter to President Obama. In the first sentence of that letter, I said to the President Obama, do you want to be known as a president that didn't learn his lesson from Vietnam? I also described a strategy to save American lives. I wrote President Obama, and in my book, the strategy that I learned during World War II. This strategy consists in this type of warfare of the way you can accomplish victory without losing the lives of your sons. President Obama, I told him, we must pick the important cities in Afghanistan that we want to protect from the Taliban and build enclaves in these cities protected by our Air Force, and let the Afghanistan infantry fight their own battles with their infantry, and our Air Force to be called in after the Taliban exposed themselves out of their air enclaves in the mountains. We can kill them in a battle of attrition by our air power alone, saving the lives of Americans. In describing this strategy, I find that the reason that President Obama has not sent ground troops to Afghanistan because he's listening. Obama, Are You Listening? Is the name of my book. And Obama is listening. Read my book and find out. He didn't take the advice of his generals to send your sons into battle and die. He cares. He's a man that cares, as shown by what he has done with stem cell research to protect the sick and dying with the research that stem cells could possibly provide. President Bush and Senator McCain, they didn't want stem cells. This proves that President Obama cares for you. Listen to him and help him with your letters. Being president of this country is a lonely, lonely task. And President Obama needs your help, the citizens of this country, to back him up and praise him for not rushing your sons into battle. I am going to conduct a series of YouTube, what I call the fireside chat, named after President Roosevelt's fireside chat during his presidency, describing politics, strategy, and many other things of interest to the American public. Tune in to YouTube. Look at my book called Obama, Are You Listening? And Boiling Mad, which should be out in a few weeks. And thank you, my dear listeners, for listening to me this morning.